What is going on, guys? Today's video we have a RGB under monitor light. Now this retails for under $20. You can get it on Amazon. I'll throw a link in the description. This is an rgbic function, which is crazy. I've seen a lot of rgbic coming out now. It's one of the best types of LEDs you can get on the market, and it's very inexpensive as well. Let's get straight into it. I forgot these kind of existed, but company hit me up. Now I know they exist. It's cool because I really needed one of these for gaming at night. It's less eye strain. If you don't have an RGB or LED keyboard or just anything in general, which is kind of rare, but if you don't have that, then this will help a lot. You'll be able to see a lot better. This does have white, just so you know, so you don't have to use just the rgbic ones. Looks like we do have a remote here. We have 4 sticky pads here, 3M adhesive, double-sided. You have your user manual here. I did open this and it says there's 351 modes. That is insane. That's a lot of modes. This is a 4 watt, 5 volt, 18 piece LED. So the light source is a 12.5 inch little stick here, or bar I should say. Shows you the remote control functions, switch modes. It does have a little panel on here, so quick access, which I honestly might use instead of the remote because I've seen the remote. I did test this, like I said. It controls my main lights that I use for my bedroom, so I probably won't use this, but it's good for backup. But you do have this, which is a bonus. That's something that I wouldn't even expect. That's pretty much that. You can power it with any USB port. For example, I'll just use this power bank here, power this up. There we go, it's on already. So these, they do have beads, so I'll try to figure out if you can make sure the LEDs are not visible. If they're not visible, then that'll be cool, but the diffusion on this isn't very good. It does have a good hue though, and they are fairly bright, so it does have a nice hue. So if it's bouncing off an object or the brightness on it, it's easy on the eyes as well. So as you can see, it's controlling my main lights as well, which is crazy. That's the same exact RF remote. It's a similar pattern. It's very similar. It's kind of insane. So that's that. I'll go through some of the modes. Like I said, there's 350 of them, so they're just different combinations of different types. But let's actually test out this little that works. So you have modes here. You also have specific colors, so if you just want a normal hue of color, you can do that. But rgbic means you have this little chasing effect with multiple different colors available. Yeah, I'll just go through some of the modes here. So you have many different chasing ones, multiple colors with them. So many different colors. I'll be going through more of them towards the end of the video when I have it mounted up. I just don't want to waste a ton of time in the beginning of the video. Let's just get straight into the installation process right now. All right, so as you can see, we are at a setup now. We're gonna go and set this up. All right, so it should be a fairly easy installation. You have your adhesive strips here. You should be able to just mount it like maybe that. Yeah, I think like this should be a good angle. And then you could probably push it back so you won't see the beads at all. I will go ahead and power this on just so I know what it looks like before I actually install it, which I do recommend for anyone that is doing this. And it does look like it will fit on a curved monitor as well. Depends on your type, obviously. If you have a thinner curved monitor there, then I don't know. We got power now. Nice, it does reach as well. I'll put it on something kind of bright, like that. Technically, you could do it in the back. You can do these in the back of the monitor if you wanted to as well. You don't have to do it in the front. You can do it however you want. I've seen you can put them in the back of your monitors. There's like, you could put 4 in the back. So I could technically just put this on the top of my monitor. I could technically put it at the top of my monitor as well. All right, so technically it does work like this, how it is. And it does go like at a degree as well, as you can see. So it does bounce up on the wall, and I could do that if I wanted to. It's not a very bright panel, as you can see. Let me turn off my main lights to see if it does work. Oh yeah, I forgot they're connected. Okay, let me, so on camera, it looks sort of bright. It just kind of looks weird that there's just one little dot that technically does work. They're 15 bucks, which is very expensive. I'd recommend Govee LED strips. You can get some rgbic ones for the same price. You can cover your whole desk and monitors as well, depending on how many monitors you have. But this so far, I thought it'd be cool. If it was brighter, it'd be cool, but as a pattern if you wanted to. But it's just like one small strip of rgbic in a really poor diffused channel with an RF remote. Overpriced in my opinion, or you gotta get 4 of these or something. If it came with like 3, 4 of these with connected like 1, then that would have been way better and it would be way more worth it. But just one 12-inch light panel is not good enough. It's nearly not as bright enough either, so I don't recommend it. I will probably still use it though, because some light is better than none, but for the average consumer and just anyone in general, I don't recommend it.